6A fighting for district championships. You remember the names like Mishak Rivas, Jeremy Springer. They've knocked each other out of the playoffs before. Now tonight, no different. Very important game. Falcons looking to move to 2-0 in district play. Weslaco looking for their first win in 32-6A after last week's loss to Harlingen. So let's go to Bobby Lackey Stadium. 32-6A opener was a defeat for the Weslaco Panthers. Los Fresnos, meanwhile, looking to add to their win total here. Weslaco on offense here early. This is Sepulveda making some noise here, taking it down the left sideline here. Nice stiff arm on his way out of bounds. And then 2 plays later, this is Andres Sepulveda with a dime in the corner of the end zone. Donnie Lincoln, great contested catch, still able to haul it in. Panthers with the touchdown there. Weslaco started to roll offensively here. Another one from Sepulveda. Back to pass here, looking long, fires over the middle and finds Ryan Salazar. Good catch and run, turns on the Jets, and he finds his way into pay dirt for the touchdown. Falcons desperate to get their offense going here. We go down 4th down and 10. Ryan Pineda, he's gotten some few helmet stickers for being a playmaker, and it's because of throws like that. Pineda, the freshman, finds his man one more time to make it a 1-score game as Los Fresnos makes it 17-14 with this catch right here. Less than a minute to go. It's Sepulveda. With Los Fresnos, actually, this is the touchdown that make it 17-14. And then with less than a minute to go, Sepulveda extending the play, finds Lincoln one-on-one in coverage here. Back to pass, Sepulveda launches long, again over the middle, coming back to get it. It's Lincoln coming up with the grab, and you haven't seen the catch of the night just yet. As Sepulveda looks to his right, Makai Jones makes a phenomenal grab, contested all the way, able to stay in bounds. Weslaco wins it 21-17. A thriller from Bobby Lackey Stadium, and Brandon Benitez was there.
What a win for the Weslaco Panthers, 21-17, the final score here from Bobby Lackey. This game had everything, and joining me now, head coach Roy Stroman of the Panthers. You got to just give me your general thoughts on everything that you saw from those sidelines. What a win for your boys tonight.
Yeah, pretty much all season defense has been bailing us out of ball games, and this time our offense. I think we only had 2 series in the second half. They did a tremendous job with their special teams, but our boys didn't quit. 85 yards to seal the deal. I mean, hats off to them. Something we talk about is big-time players make big-time plays, and a lot of these are seniors. We're the ones that were making these plays, and with our receiving core. But Andy, and the offensive line of containing their defense and allowing him to throw the ball downfield, and then Makai catching that game-winning touchdown. That's all that you can ask for.
I think our line just held up good for our quarterback. Andy trusted the receivers, we trusted him, and the connections were just there and made it happen, and came out with the victory.
Joining me now, Evan Zamora, and we got to talk about the defense that really needed to make plays. You guys were able to be on the field for such a long time. Take me through what it was like for you guys in the second half.
We knew it was going to be a long one, and when the time came, it was crunch time. We knew what to do. We knew we had to stop them, and that was what was going on.
When the clutch moment needed you, you came through and you made an insane grab. Take me through that play.
I mean, I saw my quarterback in trouble, and I know my quarterback can make some plays, so I had to come back to the ball, and, I just had to make a play. We had to stay locked in. We saw the pass there all night. We kept going to,
Now the Panthers are going to take on Brownsville Rivera next. Meanwhile, Los Fresnos can rebound when they take on Brownsville Hannah in their next matchup. That'll do it for us. Reporting in Weslaco, Brandon Benitez, Channel 5 Sports.
All right, let's continue on with District 32-6A play. Hannah really needs this win as they took on Harlingen tonight, but Hannah would need a monumental upset. But if it was going to happen, it was going to be because of this guy, Chris Pena. He's been absolutely sensational all season long. Big time run here for Chris Pena. Finally brought out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line. Harlingen's defense looking to make a play though and stops Hannah from getting in the end zone. Interception here from Ray Castillo that stalls the Eagles' drive. Then Randy Morales at quarterback tosses it to Justin Sosa. First score of the game here for the Harlingen Cardinals. Love the black pants that they're wearing here with those white uniform tops. And then it's Harlingen offense, a little reverse action here. Morales with the final block. Aiden Sandoval on the carry, takes it down the sideline, and they're not gonna get him in the end zone for the touchdown. Harlingen starting to pour it on offensively. Then you see Isaiah Bell taking the snap here, goes in uninterrupted for the touchdown. Final score, it was all Harlingen tonight. 41-0 the final score. Also, Rivera taking on San Benito tonight. San Benito stays unbeaten, and it's going to set up a great matchup next week in the Battle of the Arroyo. 49-3, San Benito stays unbeaten as they beat Brownsville. Rivera, Harlingen also still unbeaten. We're going to switch gears now to a game with district title implications. Both Nikki, Rowe and PSJA North entering tonight 3-0 in district play. Rowe's only loss at all came to Sharyland Pioneer early in the season. Two teams that like to run the ball, especially in District 15-5A, and the district title certainly up for grabs tonight. Let's take a look at the highlights here from this one. Rowe taking on PSJA North. It was a homecoming night, so you can see everyone decked out in the mums. The Raiders looking to stay unbeaten. They've certainly been the class all season of the Rio Grande Valley football scene. North on offense is Ale Aparicio, launches one deep. 48 yards, Jaden Fuentes for the first touchdown of the night. Raiders up 7-0. Now we get to Rowe on offense. It's Isaac Sotuyo with some nice running here, escapes some defenders, picks up the first down there for Rowe. Here, more with the Warriors. We see the ball. Sotuyo tries to throw it, but Mikey Gonzalez is there, and he takes it all the way to the house for the touchdown. 13-0 Raiders after the first quarter. Now we get PSJA North on offense here again. Aparicio with the handoff to Ethan Guerra, turns on the Jets, runs past some Warriors, takes it to the house for the touchdown. They were up 20-0 at that point. That run was for 40 yards. Aparicio finds Diego Aparicio to make it 35-0. PSJA North ran away with this one. Final score tonight, 63-14. Our Cassie Garcia was there for this one.
PSJA North faced off against Rowe tonight. That final score was 63-14. Now I'm here with head coach Marcus Kaufman. So what did you think of the team's performance tonight?
We came into the week as Rowe's undefeated, and Coach Bocanegra and Coach Flores do a great job over there. So we came in and kids executed. We came up with a game plan trying to attack certain things in their defense, and they did it. And defensively, we picked up what they were doing on offense a little bit, and ended up being a little bit got out of hand a little bit tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Now I'm also here with Jason Montez. So, Jason, tonight you had a drive that was all you tonight. What do you have to say for that?
I was a little nervous coming into the game because, our starting center went down, but, our guys had to step up and they did a good job, and that's all that matters.
Now, next week, PSJA North will go on to face McAllen Memorial at McAllen Memorial Stadium. From PSJA Stadium, Cassandra Garcia, Channel 5 Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Cassandra. Now we get to Edinburgh Vela, another one of the standard bearers in Valley High School football this year. 15-5A Division I matchup against the McAllen High Bulldogs, and this was a lot of SaberCat offense here. Bobby Garcia with the fake handoff on the play action finds Justin Navarro, jukes a defender, finds his way in the end zone. That already made it 21-0 SaberCats. More from the SaberCats on offense as Garcia tosses the ball into the hands of Jackson Shoup, runs up the middle of the field, no Bulldog defender in sight. SaberCats continue to pad their lead. It's 28-0 there, and then more from the SaberCats as Garcia throws it up and into the hands of Justin Navarro. SaberCats up 35-0 at that point. They'd go on to win it by a final of 59-7. Navarro with 4 touchdowns on the game. Some other scores in 15-5A Division I. Palmview with a big win over Rio Grande City, 17-14. So Palmview looks very good for a playoff spot right now. Meanwhile, McAllen Memorial trying to stay alive in the postseason hunt. They beat Juarez Lincoln tonight, 53-7. Elsewhere, over in 16-5A Division I, we had a thriller between Roma and Sharyland Pioneer tonight. Diamondbacks win in double overtime, 43-35 over the Gladiators, and Mission Veterans bounces back after their loss last week to Pioneer. Patriots win it 35-7 over PSJA Southwest. Also in 16-5A Division II, this was last night. Sharyland staying alive for a postseason berth. They beat the Wolverines 38-14. Still more to come here on the 5th quarter, including a big one going on in Hidalgo tonight between La Feria and the Hidalgo Pirates. That and more is coming your way next. This is the 5th quarter, powered by Reyna's BBQ.
Reyna's BBQ is fired up this football season, and so are our biggest fans.
Reyna!
From our tenderized brisket to our moist chicken and our delicious wings, we have something for you. So bring your family and crew down to Reyna's BBQ.
Taking it home, baby! Reyna's BBQ got me fired up. Woo!
We look forward to serving you at Reyna's BBQ. Ezequiel Reyna understands the difficulty one faces after a serious accident or an unexpected death of a loved one. With 40 years of trial experience, Ezequiel Reyna's pursuit of justice has won hundreds of millions for his clients. With his passion to serve, you can trust that Ezequiel Reyna will fight for you and win. Call for a free consultation. There is no fee until you win.
Call me today. I'm Ezequiel Reyna.
Join us for the 15th annual Dancing with the Stars of Hidalgo County Extravaganza, hosted by the Rio Grande Valley Diabetes Association. Local celebrities and community leaders will be partnered with local ballroom dance professionals to compete and raise money to help thousands of people all around the valley who suffer from diabetes. Enjoy a fun night of gourmet dining, live and silent auctions, dancing, and entertainment at the McAllen Convention Center Saturday, October 15th. To purchase your tickets or for more information, call 318-1900.
Did you hear that? The Valley's News Channel is live online. The team you can trust is bringing you all the latest news, weather, and sports on your favorite device. Stream us live in the morning, at noon, in the evenings, and at night. All you have to do is head over to krgv.com, click on the live stream banner on the homepage, and watch your favorite newscast live. It's easier than ever to catch Channel 5 News, the Valley's News Channel.
Powered by Reyna's BBQ. Now we jump into the 4A ranks. La Feria, they faced the Coastal Bend Gauntlet in their first 3 games of the regular season, in the district season, I should say, and their playoff hopes now hinge on finishing out the schedule with victories, especially as they face their Lone Valley foe in the district in Hidalgo. Let's go to Pirate Stadium for this one, Bill Pate Stadium, I should say, and the Pirates looking good. They're number 2 in our power poll, but here in the early go, and it's La Feria eager to keep themselves in the mix. This is Andrew Rivera finding Julian Torres into the end zone for the touchdown on the Lions strike first to make it 7-0. Pirates, though, Anthony Nava, he's been a playmaker all season long, goes for a 41-yard touchdown run, but a flag on the play, so holding reversed it there. Andrew Rivera then takes the snap with La Feria on offense here, rolls left, looking over to his man, long pass to Torres, makes a quick stop, fakes the defender, takes it all the way in for the touchdown, and it's 14-0 in favor of the Lions. But the Pirates determined to make a comeback. Enrique Hernandez, he says, let me get through. Gets past the Lion defenders for the touchdown. It ends the scoring drought. La Feria still leading by 7 at 14-7 at that point. 4th down situation here for the Lions. Rivera finding who else? Julian Torres, back of the end zone. 3 TDs for Torres. Lions leading 21-7. But the Pirates coming back in full blast in the second half, slowly catching up. Anthony Nava comes up with the interception here, getting it done on defense as well. Pirates make it a 1-possession game as they punch it in the end zone. It's a 1-point game, but they don't go for the extra point and the tie. So in the final seconds, 35-34, Pirates are denied on the 2-point conversion attempt. 35-34 the final score. La Feria comes up with the big victory, one that they sorely needed. Let's go to Bella Michaels, who was there for this one.
Big game here in Hidalgo, playoff implications on the line, and La Feria heading into this needing a win. I got head coach over here with me coming out with a victory tonight. Coach, how do you feel about today's thriller of a game?
Well, I'm super excited. These kids have gone through some tough games the last couple of weeks, and to come out here, Hidalgo's a great football team. We've always played like this last minute, and we made a great stance, and I'm just so proud of these kids. They hung in there. They've been resilient. They haven't quit, and they were rewarded with a win tonight, and they deserve it.
And y'all came in really strong in that first half, and then second half, Hidalgo comes striking back. How did you feel once they literally almost?
We knew, because it's been like that. We had some big plays in the first half, but we knew Coach Dunball, he's got a great team, that they were going to come back, and we were able to hang on. We had a little bit of a two series there where offense didn't do well, but our defense made a great stop tonight, and it's a whole team effort. Coaches, this is on them. They've done a great job this week getting them up. What was going through your mind in that last second where they went for that 2-point conversion and missed it? I was trying to call a timeout at the beginning because I thought we were not aligned right, but just hoping our kids can make one more play to finish this game.
And what were your emotions, especially towards the end when they literally almost tied it up and then almost put
it was a good half. We just let up on offense. We didn't push as hard, and then when I saw them going for the for the 2-point conversion. I knew that was a smart decision because they couldn't hang with us if we went into overtime.
What a thriller tonight. Monty and his boys trying to make that strong comeback in the second half, and they almost did up until that last second, but it just wasn't enough. La Feria would take that win. The final here, 35-34, and the Lions will be preparing to take on Zapata next week. In Hidalgo, Bella Michaels, Channel 5 Sports.
Serious ganas from Hidalgo's head coach, Monty Stamba. Didn't get it done, but he's made that decision before and come up to play. Let's stay in the 4A ranks. Port Isabel and Raymondville. Both these teams are going to be in the playoffs, so this is really kind of for seeding purposes here. We get a field goal here in the early going as Port Isabel gets on the scoreboard here to give them a 3-0 advantage. And then Raymondville quarterback Hunter Posas getting through the Port Isabel defense here, and then more from Posas is able to get through, find his way in the end zone for the touchdown, and Raymondville gets on the board here. And then we'd see Obed Almeida get involved here, dropping the ball. It gets taken down by the Port Isabel defense here on the extra point attempt here, and ends up not coming up with a play here. This ended up being a rough one for Port Isabel, trying to get their offense going. Raymondville knows them very well, and the Bearcats win it 20-17. Let's move back to the 5A ranks. Weslaco East taking on Donna. This one huge in District 15 5A Division 1. 16 5A Division 1 is Donna taking on Weslaco East. We see Diego Ortiz running it in for the touchdown. East with the early lead there for the Wildcats. And then we'd see the Donna Redskins getting it done on offense. This is Jake Garcia. They got that 2-quarterback system going on with the Donna Redskins. Garcia takes it in for the touchdown there, and then another touchdown from Garcia. He's their running quarterback, finds his way into pay dirt, and then we'd see the quarterback for Weslaco East getting involved on the touchdown brigade. Ashton Guajardo finds his way into the end zone himself for the TD. Final score tonight, though, Weslaco East picks up the victory over Donna 22-14. Elsewhere in 16 5A Division 1, Donna North falls to Brownsville Lopez tonight. Lopez, their first district win, 28-14 over the Chiefs. Last night, the Chargers beat the Pace Vikings 57-7. So let's take a look at the standings here. Harlingen South idle this week. They're at the top at 3-0. Weslaco East now moves to 3-1 with their win. Remember, they beat Brownsville Veterans 2-1. Brownsville Pace at 2-2 right now holds that final playoff spot in 16 5A Division 1. Let's move on to 31 6A here. Edinburgh High School taking on Economides tonight. We'll take a look at the Bobcats here, trying to make some noise here in what's a very wide open district. You see Raul Ramirez with the big catch, eludes a couple of defenders, finally able to brought down. Love the Battle Red unis there from Edinburgh High School. And then we see the QB, Ryan Abrego, finds his way into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's more Edinburgh running the football. This is Noel Serna, finds his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Edinburgh all over this one. They knock off Economides tonight. The final score, 36-16, the final. Elsewhere in 31-6A, both these games were yesterday. Edinburgh North slaughters the Eagles 31-3. PSJA beats La Jolla 20-2. Flower Bluff taking on Mercedes tonight. A very tough district in 15 5A Division 2 here. Flower Bluff out of the Coastal Bend area. We'll see a trick play here to clear a path for Wyatt Elwood. And with the 2-point conversion, the Hornets take the early 8-0 lead. And then Jaden Paliseo with the quarterback keeper, willing himself into the end zone. Extra point was good to make it a 15-0 lead for the Hornets. Tigers, though, they get a reception here. Erasmo January keeps himself upright, pushes through the Hornet defense, whistle blows. January gets shoved by Marcus Jones here, drawing the flag for the unsportsmanlike conduct, resulting in the early shower for Jones and the ejection of the game. Then we get more from the Tigers here. We see Sebastian Villarreal letting his legs do the talking, powering his way into the end zone, cuts the deficit to 15-7. And then we'd see Tyrell Trevino get a touchdown as well, as we'd see Villarreal with a nice pass here, gets it in the end zone, a deep one. But final score tonight over at Tiger Stadium, it was the Hornets beating the Tigers 43-26. Elsewhere in 15 5A Division 2, it was Brownsville Porter defeating Valley View 35-23. Gregory Portland with the shutout victory over in the Black Hole over La Máquina Amarilla. Ed Cauchelso falls 46-0. Some other scores from tonight: Santa Maria, a shutout victory over Rivera Coffer 37-0. San Diego falls to Lyford tonight 36-20. Also, Brownsville St. Joseph, a huge huge comeback victory as they beat St. Michael's 29-28, and Falfuria shut out the Red Ants of Progreso 50-0. Still more to come here on the fifth quarter. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Reyna's BBQ is fired up this football season, and so are our biggest fans.
Reyna, Reyna.
From our tenderized brisket to our moist chicken and our delicious wings, we have something for you. So bring your family and crew down to Reyna's BBQ.
Taking it home, baby. Reyna's BBQ's got me fired up. Woo!
We look forward to serving you at Reyna's BBQ.
Getting crashed into can leave you with pain, bills, and a feeling of powerlessness, as if you're at the end of the road. But you're not.
Take your power back. When you decide to think Tijerina and dial 7, you get a top-rated team on your side with over 1,000 5-star reviews to prove it. Best of all, you get the T, no fee guarantee, where you win or you don't pay.
So if you get crashed into, remember, think Tijerina and dial 7. I'm attorney Humberto Tijerina, and together, we have the power to win.
Your home deserves all the love you can give it. Transform your home with Window World, America's exterior remodeler. Our team of local pros is here and ready to help. Get your free consultation for custom-made, custom-cut windows, doors, siding, and impact products. Installed by courteous, efficient professionals. Love your home with help from Window World.
Our lives are moving fast. The way we consume content has changed. Download the Channel 5 News app or local news delivered right to your phone. On demand for your phone or tablet for free. The Channel 5 News app is available on Google Play and the App Store. It's local news, wherever and whenever you want it. The Channel 5 News app is supported by DHR Health, Sanan Orthodontic Studio, Bridgepoint Insurance, and McAllen International Airport.
All right, welcome back to the fifth quarter, powered by Reyna's BBQ. Let's take you back to last night. Two of the 3:31 6A games took place, including Mission versus Edinburgh North. It's been a rough season for the Eagles, but this district's so hard to gauge week to week. Could Mission pull the upset against a very talented Cougar team looking to stay unbeaten? We go to Richard Flores Stadium for this one, and we'd see Edinburgh North here get the early going. Oscar Campos would get the handoff here to Ulysses Melendez, and you'd see that run here through the gaps created by that offensive line, takes the ball 43 yards down the field into the end zone for the touchdown. That was his fourth touchdown of the night. Cougars would lead 31-0 after the point after. And then Eagles quarterback situation, Abraham Hernandez trying to fake a pass, trying to run the ball. We get sacked behind the line of scrimmage for the sack. Sam Cerda comes up with that tackle, and then the Eagles defense was able to force a fumble here, trying to make something happen, but it was all Edinburgh North in the end. 31-3 was the final score. Elsewhere, as we stay in 31-6A, PSJA on the road taking on La Jolla. Both these teams kind of rough starts to their season. La Jolla, which is one victory, no victories on the year. PSJA, rough start for them, but they did pick up a victory last week in district play against Economides. You see Jaime Lopez with a deep pass to Jose Carrion, outruns the defenders. They'd missed the extra point attempt to make it 6-0, and then Jaime Lopez again to Carrion, leaping catch, scores the second touchdown of the game. After missing the field goal, they go for two here. Lopez finds Ryan Vallejo to make it 14-0. Bright spot for the Coyotes is Tony Gomez with the interception here, but it was all Bears in this one. 20-2 was the final score. Bears able to mount some offense. La Jolla showing some signs on defense, but PSJA able to pick up the victory. So let's take a look at the standings in 31-6A. Edinburgh North, PSJA High, and Edinburgh High all 2-0 after the games tonight. And you see Economides, La Jolla, and Mission all at 0-2. One of those teams that's at 0-2 is going to make the playoffs. It's very unlikely that anybody is going to fall out from those top three into not missing the playoffs. It'll be interesting to see how this one continues to play out. We'll be back to wrap it up here in the fifth quarter when we come back. Stay with us.